Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my channel. And the chaos that's going on here, it's bad. I know it myself, but for someone who doesn't like making journals, I damn sure invest a lot of time into making journals. So I finished this, as you can see, and then I put bling on there. I cannot show you. I don't think I can. I will try to zoom. How about that? Ooh, I zoomed in. Look at that. Never done that before. I put some bling into each of them, and then this goes in here and this goes in here, but it's sticky, so I didn't put it on top. I did not stick it down yet. I'm using my little tweezers. And then I also, now this I can't show you now. I have to move the cam. Let's see, can we see it? I also, somebody sent me my very last pieces. I put them on the bottom. I want to make pockets, and I thought they went just perfectly. I'm not sure about the bling on these. You know, this won't be visible because like this, we will put two signatures in between, right? Let me show you. So here and here is a signature. Let me zoom this back out. Good Lord, let me make you straight. Let me zoom you back out. Oh, there you go. So, let me try and hold the signature. Here and here will be a signature, so that's one, and then here and here will be a signature. So if here will be a signature, will this be pretty? Like a pocket? I don't know. If here would be a signature, would this be pretty like a pocket? I want to sew the pockets in and slow stitch them in, not using my machine, but I don't know. I don't know if I should put all the bling on there. It's kind of, I want to put something on there, but I don't know what. And I think I will go with the same thing. I will just take some beads and put them on the bottom, because this looks like too much, doesn't it? I don't know. I have some bling over here. That's why I was thinking. But this is the back. I could, if I wanted to, put the bigger ones here. I'm waiting for the urgent care to call me because I'm in line there. I have such a bad headache. It's been 2 days or even more. I don't know. But I need them to take away my headache. However, look. Does that look better? And then put beads here. I would need to. Sorry about the abrupt ending in my last video about that. But whenever I connected all the little ones, it was 50 minutes or something. And I was like, oh my God, I can't make more. So here, I have these beads that are different colors. They kind of, I don't know, different. So maybe I should just take some of these. A bigger pocket doesn't fit in here. I was trying, but it doesn't. And I'm just gonna stitch through the beads so they stay in here. I'm trying to figure out if I like the flowers on there, and I think I don't. The beads are okay. Maybe I should take some smaller beads while I'm sewing this. I don't know. Will it fray out too much? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's fraying out a lot. So I do not know. I don't know what to do. I'm a little stuck in here. I also spilled some beads, which is normal for me, of course. Okay, somebody help me. I wish you guys were here, but you're not. So what I'm going to do now is, these are not glued in yet, the blings. I'm going to glue them in and see if they're gonna stay inside. I hope so, you know. I think I've done it before, but I don't know. It's just, and then I don't want to lose those. I need a little container or something. I don't have a little container. I don't have a little container. I'm looking around, see if I can find like a lid or something or whatever, but it doesn't look, hold on, I have a lid here. I'm just put them into the lid for now, because I know once I start doing something here, these are gonna fall on the floor or something. and I don't want to. Okay, putting my lid right here. See what happens. All right, I'm gonna glue all of these, and then I'm gonna figure out what to do with the bottom part of that. I'm telling you, why am I always... That's why I probably don't like making covers, because it always takes me a long time, because I cannot just make a normal cover. It has to be something that I like, of course, and I try different stuff, and I don't know how I'm gonna give away this, because then this is the only piece left. Somebody sent this to me. How am I gonna live with that? I wish I had purple, or maybe orange beads, but I don't think so. At least I might have yellow or gold. That I might have. I will look around, because then I would do these parts beaded, you know, and then here on the bottom as well. I don't see orange. Whew. Wow, my head is gonna kill me. And then, you know, you can ask yourself, why are you here when your head hurts? Because I don't know what else to do. This is how I am. I cannot just lay down and wait for it to stop. I do have big ones, they're kind of yellowish, and I do have bigger ones that are kind of orange, because Google said that orange complements purple, that's why. And then I put purples on here. I don't know, I don't really like it. Maybe, no, I also don't want to use yellow thread or purple thread on here. I don't know how that's gonna look. I don't want to mess anything up now, because I'm almost done and I have done so much to this cover, you know. So yeah, let me just go ahead and glue all of these blings and maybe sew the pockets in. I can sew the pockets in all the way to the bottom here, because I want to go around the whole thing when I have the other part, the bottom part fabric on it. So we'll see what happens. Let me do all this and then update you later. Okay, I'm back again. I should have showed you in between, but trust me, this is nerve-wracking. I had such a bad headache. I had to go to the urgent care, and they gave me a shot, the miracle shot. I forget what it's called, but it's a miracle shot for migraines. You get it. I glued it on already. I don't know. It has to dry, and it's probably not the best idea to show you, but I did sew in my signatures. I decided to go with a belly band. I didn't want another pocket here, because it would interfere with the flowers, and I didn't like it. And, you know, I can stick something bigger. I'm thinking about maybe making a writing board. So, you know, stick it in here. And then, because this is pretty loose, but it's still good. But it needs something stronger to go in there, if that makes sense. And I think this needs a writing board. So most of my papers, I believe, I didn't double check. We're double checking together. I have sewn them in, and I think I got the most. And I forgot, and I have sewn this in. I went right through this, but it's okay. I can rip it out, but I'm gonna rip it out whenever everything else is ready, and whenever oh, now I remember. Now I remember something. I wanted to put the lady here, and I didn't think about it when I adjusted this. This was on the bottom, and I was like, I kind of like it more here, but I think it will be okay if the lady is covered up a little bit. Now he's covered up a little bit, which is okay, right? And then the lady will be covered up a little bit. We will see what's gonna happen. But I'm just double checking with you now. If everything is, I took everything out. And look, this is pretty good, right? It's pretty. And you know what? I just watched, actually, not the whole video, because I didn't have that much time. I still need to glue this down too, before I forget. There's a tiny piece that came off. What's her name? Boyenhood Art, the German channel. And she actually leaves space in between as well, because she likes it that makes them lay flat. See This glue does not glue. It seeps into the fabric and then nothing. And then nothing. I will have to figure out something. I know I don't say a word because I'm in my brain, I'm figuring out something already, or I'm trying to figure out something. However, this way it lays flat, you see? It does. If you do it another way, all smooshed up, I don't like it, and she doesn't like it, which is funny. I thought it was funny. I haven't seen anybody saying that before. This is a little bit crooked because this moves a lot, but this is allowed to be crooked. I can cut it off, I can rip it off, it's all fine. As long as, okay, this didn't get sewn in, that's good. All here in place where it's supposed to be. Yes, it is. See, that's the second signature, and I have sewn in all of them. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. They move a little bit for right now because I still have some stuff to do there. Okay, this looks good. I left these long on top. Oh, and this time, for the first time ever, let me go start at the first page here. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. For the first time ever, I have done 5 whole stitch. See? Because I had a few shorter pieces and I didn't want them to move around too much. And you know, it's just, that's why. I took everything out as well for the first time. Usually I keep my stuff in, but this was really chunky. So I took everything out and I filmed where everything goes. So whenever I'm done, I will watch the video and see. And I have sewn the pocket and I did some cross stitching. Can you see that? I did some cross stitching. I think I can take these off. I don't know. These will be on top and I'm still not done. I'm still considering sewing around this. You know, I don't know what the stitch is called, but it goes like on top and then down and on top and down because I didn't glue it all perfectly to the end. I mean, I can use my glitter glue, art glitter glue, I guess, and glue it till the end. But I'm considering the stitching because there's a lot of stitching in this journal. So I'm considering to finish it up with stitching as well. I think I can take these off. I don't know. I will. Oh my God. You know, I'm on a no-buy challenge, but I got something for Easter and then I downloaded Temu and I was looking around and I put something in my cart. And the tariffs, I think nobody's gonna buy from Temu anymore because it was like, I don't know, $25 cart and $50 tariff. I'm like, no thank you. Not that I was gonna buy it yet, but it was just, you know, I checked it out and yep, the tariffs are here. The tariffs are here. So I think Temu and stuff like that is gonna not be that popular anymore. All the Chinese apps. Okay, so this looks pretty good to me. What happened here? Is it because I stuck this? Yeah, it looks like that. Well, still good. Okay, I think it feels a little wet still because it hasn't been long. But yeah, that's what I have done for now. I love this. I did, let me get the string out of here. I did cross stitch on the sides here and then I just put the beads there. And I think it's so pretty. I really, really like this pocket now. It's really pretty. I wouldn't put anything that long in there, but I'm just showing you. It's a good pocket now. Okay, and everything is, you see, you can write and you can work in there. If they would be smooshed, it would be terrible. I know it, you know. And these seem to be good. Like the bling is stuck good, I think. I still don't know, this little piece does not want to stick down. You little piece, stick down. It's fine. It's nothing super bad, but you know, I'm just getting sometimes like this. Oh, I just noticed I have this and this right here. Both of them have the same thing. Oh well, so be it. Okay, so next step for me would be, I think I should figure out the stitch that I want to do. And then stitch, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. With all the signatures sewn in, but they had to be sewn in beforehand because I didn't want anything on here. And then I also need to figure out the closure, which is, I still don't know what it's gonna be. I was planning on this one, you know, so you can take it off and you could have just a plain journal, basically, where you can write on, and then you can put this back on. So many strings. Oh my God, my room looks so terrible. I'm thinking, let me see. How did I think that? I think I'm gonna cut off this little tiny piece here. And then, because it's too long, oh yeah, I marked myself already. I made marks where, oh, I hope it was closed. Yes, it was. I make marks to myself where I want to cut it off. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off all the way. Here, 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 here. And then here. All right, let me do that. And then I'll be back and we'll see how that looks like. Okay. Oh, I got a perfectly good piece of doily off. Now here, I don't know if I would cut, because this is a little longer, but if I would cut, I would need to cut the whole thing. And I think I'm gonna do that, because if this is a little longer, it kind of looks weird, and then if you put it down, it's gonna, you know. And I'm not gonna cut this off yet because it has a perfectly good hole here, which maybe if I don't do this, maybe I want to put something on it. But I'm thinking right now, what I'm gonna do is also cut this off. So basically here, and then cut here, here, and here, right? So that would be here, and around this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the leaves are not hanging there. Oh my God, girl. I'm wary of doing stuff like that. I don't really like to destroy things. Destroy. It's not really destroyed, but I'm kind of taking away. I'm looking right now, which side is the good side? I think this is the good side. But I'm basically cutting off stuff, and it's like, help. Who am I? I don't know. I just decided if I don't use my stuff, I die and it will still be here. I'm just erasing my marks that I made. Okay, so I sprayed it with the, can you tell? I don't know if you can, with my water, rusty water. Okay, now it should fit better. Yep, I think that's better. This would go here, this would go here. Nothing is hanging down. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know how to proceed because you should see my room. It's looking, whoa. I'm thinking, see, I sprayed them too, and then I used my, it's like a glittery spray. It was somewhere here too. Oh, right here. I had it for years. So it didn't want to spray anymore. So I just did this, and then I touched the flower with that. And it's glittery now, and it's kind of brown. This is gold. Gold, what is it called? I thought it had a name. There, penny. It's called a penny. See a penny, pick it up. See a penny, pick it up. Okay, I wanted to put some of these underneath. I sprayed a few of them as well. So that's what I'm thinking. That doesn't look too bad, right? But that's why I have a small one here too. Could go right here. I would put the whole thing onto something though. It needs to be glued onto something, and then I will just put maybe a ribbon, maybe sari, maybe anything like this, right? So this way you can take it off, because if you have something big like that on your book, you can't really, you know, if you open it up, it's gonna be right on this flower, right? And we don't want that. Now I just need to figure out how to glue it all and where to glue it all. And oh, you know what? I like the way it looks like right now. So I'm just going to, if there is more glue left in my glue, I'm just going to put it down here. And then my glue bottle is almost empty again, but I'm waiting for it to be really empty so I can actually wash it out again, because there is stuff, I think, in there. Once again, there is stuff. What did I want it here? Yeah, it's not gonna be stuck, but at least I hope it's gonna stay in place so I can figure out where to glue it on. So those are my next steps. I'm gonna figure out how to glue the flower, but I think that will be my last step. The flower. The flower is not as important right now. Just didn't glue it all as the rest of it, because the rest of it, hold on, my bottle is leaking glue again. I want to wipe it off somewhere here. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick my needle in. I have to sew. I have to sew around it, and this is gonna take forever again. Oh man. Hey, I can't move this. See, I moved it. Now I don't know how I wanted it. I think I wanted it this way. Looks good, right? It does look good. Somebody made this for me. I didn't make it myself. It was still while I was making pocket letters. It was still that time. I'm thinking I might even put some bling here and there. I will see. I will figure that part out. So the next part will be for me to take this off carefully. No space. Oh my God. I'm gonna put it over there. And I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then sew around. Wish me luck, because I've never done this before. This kind of stitching. Oh Jesus. And I will probably need to cut a little bit of the fabric as well. But so far so good. I just need to, oh, I need to erase the marks here as well. You know, all the red pieces. Okay, so far so good. Didn't I just say that? Look at this baby. But the good thing is, it's very flexible now. It's super flexible. It feels so good. You know, it's supposedly, if there would be like a hard spine, it would be like this. But there is no hard spine. It's all soft and it's all movable. And I think it's pretty good for journaling. So on these, I'm considering putting beads on and just let them hang. I'm not sure yet, you know. Or maybe I will just take the longest one. No, I can't put beads on and then, you know, I was thinking maybe like a bookmark. Take the longest one, and make it like a bookmark with little beads on it. But then it would make it so much more bulkier, right? Wouldn't it? That's why I made it, every video I saw, they made it on the bottom. And it's been a while since I've seen that. But I made mine on top, because I was thinking of putting beads or something and just let them hang here, you know? It could be possible too, right? This one is super long. I think this was my first one when I measured, because I wasn't sure how much I will need. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna figure out what and how I'm gonna sew the whole thing. And then I guess I will come back and then show you what happens, okay? So this video shouldn't be that long, hopefully. I see you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm not gonna show you anything but the mistake that I made. I had to open up my book. I think I said it many times in my videos. Crafting is all about covering up your mistakes. So, for the first time, I tried the 5-hole signature stitch. I don't know. I kind of thought it's gonna hold on better to all the small things I have in my journal. Plus, let me kind of move it. It's all full here. I'm so stressed out, you have no idea. So, I'll tell you, when you are sewing in signature, double check, triple check. And when you are absolutely sure you did it right, check again. Because I was absolutely sure it was all tight, all good, all nice, you know. And now it turns out it is not. And I fixed 2 already, but I wanted to show you the 3rd one. I noticed when I was ripping out these that it's loose, you know. It's absolutely, completely loose. Look at here. Look at this. All loose. But because I glued the cover on top of it already, I didn't know how to fix it because it also glued the thread, right? I also glued the thread. So now I have decided, I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I have decided to cut the cover open. I'm doing surgery. I cut it open right in the middle. So now I will have to put something in the back later, but that's a problem for the next time, you know, because now I have to go one by one and make these tight, I guess. So I have to pull here, then I have to pull there, then I have to pull here, and then I have to pull there. And then I have to redo the knot, which I did twice already. So 2 signatures are good. I hope at least that they are good now. So there is this one. This one seems tight now. I can't get it any tighter. I tried and tried, and this is all I can do. This is the tightest I can do. But this doesn't move too much anymore. This is good. The first one, same. I think I did it good now. But now I'm working on the 3rd one. So I'm just showing you that there is, you know, if you made a mistake, don't cry, don't throw it away, don't do anything like that. Just cut it, redo it, you know, forget about it. You'll learn something for next time. That was my very first time. So I learned something for next time. Next time I'm gonna probably do my 3-hole stitch again. Because I thought this would be so much better, but it is not. Or I needed help with the knot so it's not that loose. 1 or 2, I don't know. I hope I can untie this one. I ripped the first one. I was able to untie the 2nd one, and now the last one, it's right here. This is my last one that I'm doing. Oh, right here. I ripped the first one, so there's only 1 left to hang something. 2nd one I was able to untie, and then Michelle helped me to tie the 2nd knot, because I'm asking Santa for a 3rd hand, but I'm not getting one. And now this one I'm gonna try to untie whenever I have more. It's gonna be more thread here. Okay, just wanted to let you know, if you make a mistake, it's okay. You just fix it in a way you can, and then, you know, I can put something pretty in the back, and it's gonna be still pretty, hopefully. I was about to rip the whole cover off, but then I thought, oh my god, I have sewn all of these. I don't know, did I show you? I've sewn these now, and it looks so pretty. And I left some threads hanging because I don't know, I might hang some little charm from it or something. So we will see. If not, I can always cut them off, right? So I'm gonna fix this one now. I've been working on the cover forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. I don't know how people like making covers. I don't. But okay. I fixed this, and then if I do something different, I will be back. Alright, so I fixed everything. And then I glued it back You see, it's almost invisible. But still, I have decided I'm not going to leave the doily as is. I'm going to, where's the right side here? Yeah. I'm going to glue it. I had a dog hair in my mouth. Why am I telling you about it? I don't know. But yeah, I have 2 dogs. I don't know how it flew into my mouth. Okay, however, I'm going to glue it down here so the doily stays. And then I will have to figure out. See, I cut off a couple more pieces of the doily because I wanted it to be as is. Where did I put the flowers? Oh, right here. I didn't really glue them, but I need to figure out what to do here on the bottom because this is paper, you know, and I need them to stay together. Sorry. Okay. And I also need to find out, I took this one out to see if I would like this. Oh, Lord, this is long. Yeah, because I had to buy 2 yards, right? Hold on. We have 2 yards of this, but I still want to see. I don't want to cut it yet, but I still want to see how it's going to look like because I can't decide what to do here on this one. Like, I know I probably gonna make some kind of, oh my god, that's way too long. I'm not cutting. I'm not cutting. No, I'm not. I want to see if I can make a nice, too early in the morning. Bow. There you go, girl. You did it. You found the word with this. Because this is kind of cool. It's fabric. I don't know. It looks like embroidered. And I think it goes well with the journal. But I don't know if it's not too thick. And then I would glue whatever is here onto this. Like underneath and on top. This on top. Does it make sense? I would put something underneath to glue this on top so it stays on the thing. Make sense? So whenever you take it off, this doesn't go anywhere. It just goes wherever the closure goes. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. I don't know though. It's kind of very... I don't know the right word. It's not intricate, it's the opposite. It's very robust. Robust is a good word, right? Robust is a good word, right? So, then also I have this. Jesus Christ, they have way more of this. I also have this one that I could use. I just want something to go around as a closure. Lord, give me something where I think, yes! This is it. This is it. All we need to do is just to, you know, we just need to make a pretty bow. To make a pretty bow. And those are the problems that I have with making journal covers. It's like, what do I use? Do I take this? Do I take that? To what? What? Okay? So, oh, I kind of like this one more. You see, it's more intricate, but this one is white compared to this one, so I would have to... Is that a good length? I don't know. I'm gonna give it some more length because I have to fill the journal. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna rust dye the whole thing. It's so fine with me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray some. Look at this table. It's incredible. I think I'm gonna rust dye this one too, just in case I need it. This table, I can't do anything anymore, and I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of videos because I only have 1 or 2 left. Because I've been making the cover for over a week now, and I usually pre-film a week up front. And then, yeah, that's what I get here. Oh, this is not spraying anymore. Why aren't you spraying anymore? Spray bottle, what happened to you? Oh Lord, I can see the rust water coming up there, but it doesn't spray anymore. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If it doesn't, you see this? I can see the water coming up. I need a different spray bottle. I just took this bottle. What happened to you? If it doesn't spray, I will just go like this. I don't care. I will just pour it or something. We'll see. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want this video to be 3 hours again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, gluing the doily down, spraying this, and drying this, and then figure out a way to put the flowers on top. And also, I took everything out. I told you, right? Everything out of the pockets. But I filmed it, so I know where everything goes. I filmed it for myself. I'm also gonna fill it up, I guess, and then we'll see what the next step will be. Oh God, I need to finish this. And you know what? After a journal is before a journal. It's like I finished this and then I'm making another one already, right? Because I do have a signature here that I took out of this journal. But it's a full signature. I could actually make a little journal right away. All right, guys, see you in a bit. I know how it looks like, but I'm on to the next step. Let me show you first. I glued this. I didn't glue it in the back because I don't know, maybe it's going to expand or whatever. Even though it shouldn't, but you know, I didn't glue it in the back. I just left it free, but I glued it in the front. Now I have all of the leftover threads from my binding, right? Now what I'm doing is I'm sitting here and I'm putting beads, tiny beads on there like a bookmark. And this thread does not fit in my needle that fits the beads. How crazy is that, right? So I either need a different needle or a different thread. Can't have a different thread, don't have a different needle. So I put some glue on this tip of my thread and I'm threading them through by hand. Oh my God, it's like a lot. Why am I doing this? The whole time I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? But this one I've finished, right? So it has little beads on it, and on the bottom it's like a little tassel that I have rested, and it has some it's like salty rested. I don't know how to call it, but I didn't cut any ends off yet. So I made 2 and I'm making my 3rd one now. I just wanted to share with you. So basically that's what I do. I sit here. I don't know why I do this to myself. Probably because if I'm not satisfied with the journal, it's no good. I need to be satisfied. And right now I'm not satisfied. I like to go the extra mile, okay? I like to go the extra mile even though I don't like this to go it. I like to be there, if that makes sense. That's not my favorite thing to do, to sit here and put beads one by one on top of a thread that doesn't have a needle. But yeah, that's what I will do. I will put 10 of each color. I have 4 now here. So 10 of each color, and then I will go down and then I will put the tassel on there. Also, I have dried the flower. Where is it? I have dried, well, it's not completely dry yet. The lace, is that the right word? However, I tried to dip it a little bit into the color of the flower, you know, like crepe paper, it bleeds, but you can't really see it, but whatever. I should maybe not keep it like that. Okay, I'm going to hang it here so it dries faster while I'm doing this stuff. Maybe this will dry. If not, I'm gonna go with my, I can dry it with my tool, right? With my heat gun. But yeah, there is that. Little by little, one by one. Some of them don't fit. Some of them fall down. You know, it's like crazy here right now. I should be doing different stuff at home. Okay? I'm telling you that much. But I'm sitting here and I'm threading tiny little bits. Oh my God. Tiny little beads. There you go. Not little beads. Bits. Oh, I don't know. My tongue is broken. Because I've been doing this for a long time now. 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I still need 3 more of this color. And it's been what? 3 minutes? It's hard because the hole is really tiny in these beads. It's really tiny. So I can't just use any needle for that. And those are the colors I wanted to go with. This is like dark green and very, very light green. It's almost white looking, I would say. Okay, I think I have 10 now. I don't know. Somebody tell me. 2, 4, 7, 10. Okay. And then I go with this. And funny enough, these have like something inside. It's like a little green stuff. And so I have to take it off every time. So yeah, trust me. Well, you know what? I was going to say, trust me, I'm not having fun. If I wouldn't be having fun, I want it. So I'm doing it. Nobody's forcing me, right? I think it looks great. And it's something different, right? I haven't seen anybody do that. So I like different stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And if I do something else, I'll be here with you and I will show you. All right, see you in a bit. Phew. 10 hours later. I've finished my bookmarks. Where are they? Up, let's find them. Right here. So I always put a tassel here. And then there is another one. And then there is another one. Right here. Plus, I put these in the back. I don't know. I kind of like them. You know, they can be in the back. Or in between the signatures where I have put stuff. I have embroidered. But they would fit in there as well if you wanted to, because there's a lot of space, but I like them in the back. They have a little angel. And there is 3 angels for you. You know, 3 angels. I'm not a beading person, so I'm not sure how to do that. And here I want them to be long enough to be like this, because if you put it into somewhere into your, I don't know, on a shelf or whatever, then I don't want this to be underneath and kind of damaging the pages. So I would like for them to be like that. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, if you put, I cannot show you because, oh, I could if I take it down, I guess. And hold on a second. All right. So this would be in the shelf. Yeah, I will cut those. I didn't cut them yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep it, if I want to put something else on there. You know, I cut at the very end, but aren't they cute? The 3 angels. And then here it's 3 tassels right here. And this is how it's going to look like from the back side. Except there will also be something going around. If I finally figure out what I'm going to do as closure, then I will do so. All right. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. It might be 15 minutes. It might be 2 hours again. Because I have all of the little short videos, right? So next step for me. Oh, I also want to hang stuff from this. All right. So I left some of these long as well. And I'm going to put something on here. Some charms or something. Yep. See, it's just randomly. One or 2 here. Hold on. Opa. Okay. I need to make my knot here stable. Stabilize my knot. Then there is one here on top and bottom. So I'm going to work with this and kind of, you know, move it around and like I would be working in the journal, because I need to see if everything is stuck well and, if, you know, it's not going to fall off in case I'm going to sell this ever. I don't know. I might or I might not. I might keep it forever. But in case I'm going to sell it or give it to somebody else, I need to know that it's all stuck nicely. And then here is going to be my closure. But I'm going to figure out how long I need when I put everything in there. Oh, it's dry. Nice. And then still here is my flower arrangement. And I still don't know what to do with that. But I think I want it on top. It's really kind of... It makes it so much prettier, doesn't it? I don't know. And there's another one if needed. I could put another one somewhere if needed. If we are missing something, are we missing anything here? No, for sure we don't. I might exchange this. Oh yeah, I think I like the one that is scrunched up more. Better than the one with the black tool. Okay. Do we need any other flower on here? I know I made some more flower here. You know, I wonder if another one is needed, if 2 is perfect. What do you think? These are, I don't know where from, but they are sewn on tulle. So I'm trying to cut the tulle off right now without cutting the flower itself. Oh, there is more right here. I don't want you. Go away. I don't want you. Go away. I'm trying. Okay. But I could kind of smoosh it, I guess. Like this. What are we thinking? I don't know. I kind of like 2. And right now I'm also thinking this should be farther in. Like that. Yeah. I know I glued it already, but that doesn't matter. I can re-glue it 10,000 times if wanted, you know? If wanted and needed, I can re-glue it 10,000 times. I like it this way. This is just a topper, you know? You take it off, you put it aside, you write in a journal, and if you want to, you can put it back on. Okay, I'm going to be working on what now? I'm going to be working on something that I can stick under this. So I want this to go this way, and this to go this way, and now I need something. What, though? What can I use? You know, I want the, where did I put it? Oh, here. I want my closure, God, wait, it has no beginning, to go through that, and then something on top. So whenever you untie this, it doesn't fall off, the flowers, they come off with the ribbon, if it makes any sense at all. Does it make sense? I think so, right? I don't know. I'm going to fill the journal and then, oh look, a bead. When am I going to clean up? I do not know. Oh my God, it's all too much for me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going to, yeah, fill the journal first and then concentrate on this one, I think. And then I'll see you again. Oh my God, I think I'm done. I think I am done with everything. Look at that. So what I have done, I showed you all this, right? I showed you this, I showed you this, my little, now everything where there was like stuff left, I put little charms on, and I rusted them myself, little charms and a couple pearls, and here on the bottom as well. And now I will have to go through and cut off the threads that are too long, so it doesn't all mix up with the charms and stuff, you know what I mean? Because yeah, it could happen. We don't want that. And I'm gonna leave the threads long just in case I sell it and maybe somebody wants to put more charms on. Maybe somebody wants to cut them off. You can just cut them off if you want to, you know, you don't need to have them on there. But I thought, I've never done this before, I want to do this now. Look, I put some pearls and some charms. Like I said, I rusted them all, so they're also cool. Okay, and then I finished this. Oh God, I'm so glad. So I put it on a piece of burlap. I have sewn the ribbon, not all the way, but only on the top, and I tried to keep it like in the same pattern. But it's okay to see that it has been handmade, you know. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm good with that. I want it. It needs to be visible that somebody made it. You know, it was not a machine, right? And then you just put this on top and you tie a knot or a, I forget. Say it. Bow. There you go. Sometimes my brain just, you know, in the middle of the sentence, it stops, it freezes. It's because of my fibromyalgia. But it's okay. This is it. Basically. It's big. It's big. But it can still grow. There is still a lot of space, you know. You can put your own stuff in there. and I just thought with the burlap on top, that would be perfect because it would hold everything. It would hold the flower, it will hold this, and you can just take it off and write in it, put it back on, or don't put it back on, whatever you feel like. And everything is just, I don't know how to explain it, but you can, everything is just moving. I love it. I love it when everything just moves, and I hope it holds on. I really, really do. So there is that. I believe my next video should be clean up the mess, but I don't think it will be. But I cannot make a flip through unless I clean up the mess. It's terrible. I don't know how I didn't break my neck yet. I don't know how I didn't lose needles and whatever. I'm surrounded by so much stuff, but I'm so happy that I am done. I put this freight check on the burlap, and I really hope it's not gonna fray out. I really, really hope so. So there's that, guys. I don't know how long this video is because I made like 1,000 little short videos, but I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to put just a dab of glue everywhere where I made a knot, because I'm a little afraid that the knot is gonna come out. I don't know why. Untie. That's the right word. Ha! Whoa! So if you suffered through this video with me and the last video and whatever, we will have a flip through soon. And I could not figure out where this card goes. I put everything in and I don't know where this card goes. Did it go anywhere? I don't know. Well, I guess we will see and figure out together what's happening, you know. Oh, I see right now I only one. Okay, I have to make a couple more knots and then put some glue on it, but other than that, I'm not changing anything anymore. Hopefully, I think so. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was a long process. But for somebody who doesn't like to make covers, I dang sure take a lot of time making covers. I would say, you know, it's like I don't like making them, but if I start making them, I want to put more and more and more and more, and you know, I don't want to just make a normal cover anymore, if that makes sense. I know, it's weird, but that's me. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe it helped you out, you know. Maybe you needed a little idea on what to do, and it was not very easy, but it also wasn't very hard. It was just very, what's the right word? You know, I don't know the right word. Tedious, I guess, would be the right word for it, because it took a long time. I spent hours and hours and hours on the cover, but I like it now, and it might change. I don't know, but I like it. If nothing falls off and everything goes well, that's the cover that you will see in the flip through. And I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.